Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Bronzebeak here, back at it again with another review. And I hope you guys liked that little intro. But anyway, we're back again with another review, and today we're gonna be taking a look at the Resident Evil Toy Biz Tyrant figure. Yes, I don't know what to say about this figure. This figure is massive. Now, before we take a look at this figure, I have a little backstory. I basically purchased him off eBay. He was only 17 bucks. He's used, okay? I bought him used. He's not brand new, so chill the hell out. Yes, so I bought him used, but he's in perfect condition, as you guys can see. There's not much to it, but he's still good at all. But anyway, here's the Tyrant. Basically this was supposed to get here by Tuesday, but unfortunately it arrived super late, so I'm kind of disappointed of that. But anyway, here's the Tyrant, so let's go ahead and take a closer look. So here is the figure, as you guys can see. This was from the old Toy Biz. This one's from, I think, 1988. This figure came out. This figure's like super old. Jesus Christ, look at this guy. This was from the first video game. Now, the Tyrant is known as the final boss in Resident Evil 1. He's just like, I don't know, he's just like the huge final enemy that you fight. He has so much details around him. Just look at all these details that they put on this figure. So anyway, let's go ahead and check this guy out. So here's the head. I absolutely love, and when I say love, I mean I absolutely love this face sculpt. Just check this guy out. This face sculpt is the best face sculpt I've ever seen on a figure. It's just very menacing and very angry. Super cool. You can see he has the like the veins attached to him going all the way down here. Super nice. The teeth, the eyes, spots. And you can see right here, the main gimmick is the heart. Here is the Tyrant's heart in here. I'll explain more of this when we get to the gimmicks, but as you guys can see, the heart vessels are attached to his face, which I think that's kind of gross. But here's the blue veins here. There's some like red shading here. The hand, look how big those hands are. The veins everywhere. You can see like the black skin texture and the red, very nice. And you can see his his left arm. You can see his huge mutated left arm, with the huge claws. This, oh my god, the worst thing is that when he swings at you in the game, he's like bam, he takes all your health. But damn, you can see right here on the legs, he has this little weird, I don't know what this is, some weird spot tentacle, not tentacle, but like, I don't know, vessel thing. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. You can see more veins. Here's the barefoot Tyrant feet. More of the veins up here, and going on to the back, you can see this is part of an action feature which I'll show, but this is like, I think, which he was in the in the chiropod, where Albert Wesker was keeping him. I think this was connected to him to keep him alive or something, but I don't know what this is. But this was the biggest figure in the entire Resident Evil set. I think I'm trying to get, well, I actually do have a Resident Evil figure. I actually do have one. I do have a Resident Evil figure. I keep store away. It's still in the package, but I still keep it away. Okay. I'm planning to do a review on it soon, okay? I know one specific person is asking me to do a review on it, and I will do, but I have it in the package, I have it stored away, and I'll do a review someday of it. But anyway, here is the more of details here. Just all in out amazing. This figure's like just ginormous. You can see with this arm, he actually used to kill Wesker. And the worst part is when he just digs his like claws on the ground, he just runs and he bam, he swings up. But I think you're supposed to shoot him right in the heart. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. I know a lot of people were just shooting him, but I think the heart is where his weakness is. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the articulation, and then we'll get to the action features. So the articulation on the Tyrant, there's not really much. The head isn't posable. That's because the thing is connected to his head, so it's not really posable. So you can't really move it. He's basically just looking to the right the whole time. His arm can move up, it can move down like so, it can bend at the elbow, it can rotate a full 360, as you guys can see. His waist is also movable. His right arm, now let me get to his right arm here. So his right arm, as you guys can see, it's very is at the elbow joint, it's very loose. Yes, it's really loose. That's because I don't know, the figure is old. I watched a couple of reviews of the Tyrant, and people had the exact same thing. But unfortunately, it's very loose, as you guys can see. But the cool thing is it can rotate a whole 360 like so. It can also bend like so, but it's really unfortunate that the elbow is loose. But it could still work as a good action figure, like, you know, he's swinging down. His elbow can bend like so, all the way up like so. And his legs are kind of loose just a little bit, but not too much. They can go up, they can go down, they cannot go full 360. His knees can bend like so. His feet can go down, and it can go up like so. Which you're not going to really pose him that much. The only pose you're going to get him is just this. It's going to get him standing up like so. That's not much of a pose, but that's the closest thing you're going to get. I mean, if you wanted him, you can... And he falls over. But yeah, so the only pose you're gonna, I guess if you wanted him, you can pose him fighting, I don't know, Chris Redfield or something, but I don't know, but maybe that's just it. Now the action features. Now the first action feature, he has basically two action features. The main action feature is dead. Okay, so basically what the main action feature is, remember this thing right here? Yeah, so this is actually a button, so you can push it. And while you're pushing it, there used to be red. Let me just zoom in here. There used to be red liquid, like red paint or like red dye in the heart. Like there used to be like red liquid in the heart. So once you push this button, you can actually see it, like the liquid like moving. So it can give the illusion that the heart is pumping. But unfortunately, this toy is super old, and unfortunately the red dye already dried out, and there's no longer any liquid in there. But that's all good. The figure still looks great, but it's just really unfortunate that the liquid actually ran out. But it would still look cool, though. You can actually imagine how it would pump. Now the second action feature is kind of lame, not gonna lie. You could just... The action feature has to do with his waist. So once you pull him like so and let go, he's supposed to hit. Like, for example, his right arm, you just stretch it out, and you know, he's supposed to swing like this. Just pull back and let go. So that's the other action feature. But because his right arm is loose, you can't really, you know, you could just leave it out like so and go. I guess if you wanted, you can like pull him out and go raw. But yeah, that's basically all the action features of the Tyrant. All in all, the figure is amazing. I can't wait to have him displayed. Even though I bought him used, he's still a fantastic figure. I really like this guy a lot. I remember when my dad used to play the original Resident Evil games for the PS. I think it was the PS2 or the PS1. I don't know, but it was one of those. Remember, he played the second one, the third one, which had Nemesis in it, and he played the first one. He had all three games except for all three of the Resident Evil games. That's all he had. The rest of them he just didn't get for some reason. But this guy, he did appear in the second remake, but this wasn't the same Tyrant. Okay, the Resident Evil 2 remake Tyrant was basically Mr. X. It was Mr. X in the spoiler alert if you guys haven't played the game yet. But you guys can go ahead and skip ahead if you guys don't want to hear. But basically in Leon's story, the final part where Leon's running away because the whole entire facility was gonna blow up, Mr. X, you know, he stops him, Leon escapes him, but then once he gets to the elevator, Mr. X mutates into Tyrant. and that's basically the boss fight, the final boss for Leon, and then he dies by getting shot with a rocket launcher. But anyway, this isn't the same Tyrant. This Tyrant dies by the exact same thing, by the rocket launcher. But yeah, that's basically it. So, I mean, all in all, the Tyrant was an amazing boss fight, an amazing villain. I gotta say, this figure was just absolutely freaking amazing, dude. I cannot tell you how stressed I am. I'm so glad. I don't care if it's used or not. This figure is just very glad. I'm so glad that I got him. I can't wait to have him in my collection, which is just gonna be super cool. But anyway, yeah, that was the review for Tyrant. I know it was kind of short. I was expecting it to be kind of long, but yeah, that's kind of short anyway. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss a new video every time it comes out. Share with your friends, subscribe, and comment down below who is your favorite Resident Evil character or who is your favorite Resident Evil boss fight. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.